Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and another bike review here, and this time we are sitting in the B60 Beaumont. This is a very huge car, as you can see from the digital rear view mirror itself, very similar like with the Japanese car. And neat and great of this, powering this is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel engine that produces 161 horsepower and 400 newton meters of torque, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And first impressions, just reversing out here on the car park itself. Wow, it feels really huge. So very similar, like, to be honest, like that of a Nissan Patrol or a Land Cruiser of Carlos Yulo. Ay, joke lang. In here though, it feels a little bit more special than usual. I don't know, because of all the leather that's present here, even with the nice window switches here on top of the door. You get a full digital instrument cluster, and here a infotainment system with a 360-degree camera and all that. And there's ADAS functions too for this B60 Beaumont. How about that? However though, I do not see any Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. I did use Carbit Mirror Link before. I don't mind that system. It is alright for me. And first impressions, actually having driven the BAIC B30 Hybrid, check that out on my channel. Even though this is a diesel vehicle, the NVH is really good. Look at that bike, are really on a roll with their cars at the moment. And the 8-speed automatic transmission is surprisingly smooth. You get physical controls for your climate control, and one of the fanciest engine start-stop buttons I've seen. Well, rather, it's a touchscreen function. And here in the center console, you get all of your off-road modes, your hill descent, and sadly heating functions again for the seat. But I mean, hey, at least it's present if you're going to Baguio or Tagaytay, for example, only over big manholes. Wow, that's really comfortable. And as well, being a diesel hybrid, of course, diesel tend to be drony, very loud, but not with this B60 Beaumont. I was driving already like what, 30 kilometers per hour. This is a lot more quiet than usual. U-turn test, okay, it's a bit wide, but it's not as wide as you think. Stuff here for the infotainment functions. I don't mind it. You can control all of the features here, but at least there's still physical buttons that is present. These are your driving modes itself. There's a lot you can do, like snow, mud, sun wading, and all that. But let's first start with comfy, the normal mode. And there's no, sadly, manual mode with this vehicle via paddle shifters, but at least there's here on the shifter itself. So here, let's try a bit of an acceleration test. A bit slow off the line, but oh wow. Okay, I've driven a lot of diesel vehicles with this much power and torque, well, almost the same figures to be exact. Wow, this actually feels a lot more punchier than usual. So BAIC have done a good job with the tuning setup of this B60 Beaumont. Yeah, feels, again, despite being a massive 4x4 vehicle, yeah, it feels a lot more sportier than usual. Maybe, again, it's down to the 8-speed automatic transmission. As you heard on camera while I was doing my acceleration test, yeah, I don't hear much of the diesel drone whatsoever. This is among one of the quietest diesel vehicles I've ever encountered. This is amazing. Okay, here now, eco mode, since we're just at a back street. Okay, just a little bit more delayed than usual, but of course, eco mode being eco mode, that means this can save a lot more fuel than usual. And hopefully, guys, don't worry, I'll give a full in detailed review of this vehicle once BAIC Philippines lent me out one of these. I wouldn't mind starting having a lend out of this B60 Beaumont, because for the price of this, which I'll share in a bit, it's almost got everything I need. Of course, there's no the gimmicks of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but that's the only thing I see missing with this vehicle. And the rest of it, the premiumness for the price is actually really good. So here now, let's try manual mode. Okay, so now in sport mode, it will tend to hang on the gears for a little bit longer, but still, it's actually more quiet than I expected. And of course, sport mode being sport mode, it's a lot more responsive than usual. Here again, sport mode, manual mode. A bit delayed, but how smooth the transmission is. Whee! That's not so bad. Right. And again, U-turn test, a lot more tighter than I expected in this class of vehicle, either if it's a diesel or what a gasoline competitor. I think that's the other reason to this performs a lot more better than I expected because of that system. It's giving the engine a lot more punch and responsiveness than usual. And the cost of all of this is at 2,898,000 pesos. And best thing too about this B60, it's a 7-seater. I mean, the feature is not great, but the knee and headroom is tolerable. I won't have a hard time here going for a long trip. Okay, I think I will give my proper verdict once we have a land-out review of this. But for now, I think this is worth every penny. I've not known this brand until they were just launched more recently at the Manila International Auto Show. For the amount of Chinese brands that are coming here in the Philippines, I think you should definitely consider this brand. I'd like to thank everyone here at BAIC Philippines, here at the 4x4 Expo, and to everyone here who assisted me here in this test drive today. So, hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you hopefully with the land out of this B60 Beaumont coming soon. Bye-bye.